Woosa. Woosa. Nope, we disconnected and now we're back. Woo, God. Being tested today. Oh, God. I hope everybody rejoins. That'd be really disappointing. Right. Where was I? I'm going to get this done anyway for Derby, regardless, so. I had this blue and a lighter blue as well. Mr. Joe, are you okay? We are concerned at the Holland. I'm okay. Just stressed. Just wanted to get this done. And then a disconnect sometimes is just pretty gutting because you just don't know if it's going to come back up at all. I didn't get to say goodbye to anyone either, so. We're back. Nothing to be stressed about now. Let's fill that layer in. It's cool. All the colours are starting to come together again now. Glad you came back, even if it was just to get rid of the chat, lol. Oh, yeah. I don't think anybody's coming back. I think we're only on, just stuck on 2 viewers. I'll just go back onto my phone a second and just share the link. Thank you, Darby. We're not finished anywhere near yet, but we'll get there, I promise. Thanks, guys, for rejoining. I appreciate you coming back. Kirsty's back. Whew. Thanks, guys. I'll just share it again on Instagram just in case. Share it again. Delete from both. 2 momentos. Let's get this done on here. Sorry guys, 2 seconds. Let me just get this back up on Instagram to let everybody know we are back. And then we will carry on again. Louise, thanks for dropping back in. mementos. Okay. I think we're here. Okay, that's shared pretty much everywhere. Maybe Discord, I'll share it as well. We're back. Okay. Let's carry on. Wait, are we back again?
I just want to go back.
I'm back again. Yeah, and then my whole screen just flashed as well. Oh, I wonder whether or not they're doing like work on the internet in the area today. Just awful timing. Guys, just pop a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Okay, magic. Web. Okay, right, I'm here. David's here as well. Joe trying a new voice. I think it's part of the music. I say that every time. It feels like somebody's like whispering in my ear is right next to me or something. Right, let's see what we can do with... I think what we're also going to do is apply some nice effects on the outside as well. So, right, let's try this. I love this 3D effect on the inside. So let's try that again. It's got to sit in that position, I think. Like that. Let me just turn on the background original one. So I've got some idea. That perspective's wrong. Let's start that again. We need to go up. That's right. That's right. Sorry folks, just get my head down for a second. David, is it your birthday? Is it your birthday? One, two, three, four, four. Plus the outline, does that count? Nope. Let's do one more. Oh, now my iPad's gonna die. Lord is testing me today. I need to check my camera to make sure that's got some battery to last if I unplug it. Oh, woosah. Let me catch up on chat a second. Dude, I'll take it. I would love a slice of birthday cake right now. That's cake. How do you fight creative block, Aiden? My typical answer to that question is to just walk away. Just walk away. If you're trying to sit there and force it, it's never going to happen. And you're never going to be happy with it because you did the design in frustration. And that's never the right way to do it. Just walk away. It's the only way to do it. And then, yeah, just walk away. I typically, personally, just literally just take dogs out or something like that. It's just never going to happen there or there. I give it a day, reset my mind. Because typically, if I give myself a day, I might be like scrolling through Pinterest or even like the Facebook group or seeing something somewhere, maybe on YouTube even, that just sparks a little bit of creativity and then you just ramp it back up. But Pinterest is always a good shout. Aiden, if you're interested, there is actually a video on my channel for 5 tips for inspiration and finding your inspiration and your creativity. So find that video on my channel. 5 tips for finding your creativity, I think. But yeah, that's typically it. You can't do anything in frustration. And then Julie said, "What does your family think of your YouTube channel, Joe?" So my mum, extremely proud of what's happened with it all, and she's constantly asking me how it's going. She then tells my grandparents, and which I also fill them in as well. I think sometimes it's kind of a weird world. Sorry, I've realised it looks like the camera's frozen, but sometimes I think they think it's like a bit of a weird world and don't quite understand it too much. But oh my god, this song is intense. Sorry, I'm getting completely thrown off. 2 seconds. Too much. Yeah, they're both super proud. And yeah, they're constantly asking how it's going. And very proud, which is cool. Guys, I've just caught up to Kat's message. I got no idea what's going on. I got no idea. The end of this stream is doomed. I don't know why. So I need to try and balance making sure my camera, which you guys are viewing this on, doesn't die. But making sure that the iPad then also gets some charge. There we go. So yeah. Okay, let me carry on. Alright, so we've got this really cool mirror effect now. We've got the light shimmer on the glass as well. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep adding all the cool effects. My blue coming from the top left hand corner is my main highlight color. So like a tealy blue. I'm actually going to grab a brighter version. Maybe something like that. Kirsty, thank you. Even if you do end up going, I appreciate you being in here. Eventually showing your face after holding out as long as you could. Appreciate you as always being here. I appreciate everybody coming back as well. It's a bit alarming when you think, oh, that's it now. Everybody will go to bed. I love doing these pieces of text. I really do. Kirsty, I appreciate you holding on. I really do. I know I would have had this done a little bit earlier, I think, but we left it towards the end of this stream. But and I've tried to get through it now. I think we're heading for another 4-hour stream, I think. But, you know, including dropouts. Probably looking around that time. Okay, you guys are getting your money's worth out of me every week now. Obviously, some would appreciate even more. Okay, cool. That's actually coming along really, really well. Cat, no bed for me yet. Got home from work 30 minutes ago. Oh, magic. So you can hang around for a bit longer. And Aiden, what's the amount of time you gave spent on a canvas? It totally varies. Like a lot of YouTube tutorials are like an hour maximum. Long, I guess you mean the longest, the most. Oh yeah, sorry, the most amount of time. The most amount of time spent, I think, is something like 4 or 5 hours, something like that. And it was a dog portrait. Oh, one thing I've just noticed. The text wraps into the next letter, and there is nothing I can do about that. Although it looks kind of cool, to be honest. Kind of like represents that letter in that letter. I kind of like that. Okay, now I just want to go in with some really dark colours on the 3D part of the text now. So we are coming towards the end of this piece of text for a minute. I'm going to add in some real dark areas. Also, adding a little dark outline around the end of the text also really helps to just create an extra little sort of lip in there. Always looks really cool. At the same time, I don't want to get rid of that little bit of blue either. I just want to add that little dark outline in there. Yeah, I was going to say, you guys didn't miss anything. You chose to miss. That does not count. I've done my hours for today. I've worked my shift. You guys may pay the bills. I'll make the decisions around here. And then we just add a little bit of darkness just on that edge here, because we will eventually add a glow in the background. And then maybe just a streak around the bottom half there. That's looking pretty cool, although I don't like the top. I don't like the top. I feel like the main area of that purple section is the wrong shade. It's too bright. It's like something in there would look cool. Okay, maybe not. I'll leave it for a minute and we'll see how it comes out towards the end. Right, now we need to get onto the surname, which actually doesn't take that long. And Aiden, if you're wondering as well, I'm doing this design for Darby, who's in our live stream, because before we disconnected and come back, they dropped a super chat. So I want to make sure we give some up back by doing a design for anybody that does. So that's how this came about. We choose not to speak. I'm thinking some ideas. And Joel, you missed us terribly at the start. We heard. No, you didn't. You didn't hear anything. You're just making stuff up. You didn't hear anything from me. And if you did, well. Love the lights. Love how the lights are the same as the ones on the iPad. Like, yeah, it matches up perfectly. These were the colours that Darby wanted, so. Sheila, sorry, Darby. That's why I tried to correct myself right at the end there. Okay, so I think we'll make the text glow purple though. I think that will give us a nice complementary colour then to the background. Now purple's not the brightest glow, but we'll make it work. Let's get to Gaussian blur. A little 5%er. It's adjusting the perspective a tiny bit. That's good. That's good. I like that. Wait. My camera, your camera is doing some weird stuff on my screen, Joe. The brightness can't make its mind up. Oh, really? Problem with using NAF equipment. Okay, now I fixed it. So it should stay. It's a bit too dark, if anything, but let's try and get this looking good for you. No, it looks better. Okay, I fixed it like that, so it should do it now. God, blimey, we are being tested, aren't we? 18% on the iPad. Could probably go back in a second. The sketching Duru. Wow, looks great already. I also have a small channel about Procreate in German language. Procreate community growing worldwide. It absolutely is, and I appreciate you coming in and dropping in. How many? Let's have a look. Let's have a look through some of the content real quick while I'm hang on a second. Is this? I think it is. The sketch. Ink. Yes, I have just followed you on Instagram. Just out of curiosity. Let me try and, I can't actually see your actual name, so I'll refer to you as Doro or Duru. I'll say Duru for now until I'm corrected otherwise. Do you do tutorials in English spoken language as well? And I've just dropped a subscription. I've seen your design, your paper cut tutorial the other day. If you do English speaking tutorials, drop me a message on Instagram. We can speak about doing a special guest spot on my channel. I'll talk to you about the details of it. And let me catch up your camera. Julie back me. Right, sorry. And it says also, this is the fastest it's been for me. Joe, are you trying to just keep me awake? Just trying to keep you awake all night, Kirsty. Oh no. Okay, sorry. Sorry. Right. Getting distracted. Even Subtitles is good. I can follow French tutorials are still really good. That is also true. That's a good point. Okay, I actually really like that. That's looking pretty sweet. I think the only thing we need to start to work on is potentially this text here. And just adjusting some of these add levels because it makes it a bit too bright. You want to let some of the color through. At the same time, you also want to lower the background add just in case. That actually is looking pretty sweet. Oh yeah, great. Great. We'll contact you. Would be great to collaborate. I keep doing German tutorials, but I speak English. Oh, okay, cool. So just to give you some real quick context before I get distracted from this design too much. Started last month. I had a special guest come in because I wasn't very well, and they came in, done a special guest slot, and that was in the month of August, yeah. And now in September I have a guest already lined up for September, but and then I also I'm thinking of making it a monthly thing, and I want to basically give other YouTubers some limelight, bring them in onto my audience so you can gain some more subscribers potentially. So so yeah, drop me a message and we'll try and work something out for sure. Can you put English subtitles on German video? I would imagine so, but I think sometimes you may have to pay for those translations to be done, and then you upload the file. So let's see if we can do something. That'd be really cool. Your paper, I've got to say, the paper cutout effect that you did the other day was very, very good. I really liked it. I think I might have seen the video maybe somewhere. I think I cut to a certain part of the video and you were adjusting some of the shadows, and it looked fantastic with some of the textures that you had in there. So credit to you. So now I just want to just replicate some of this really bright purple, but on the glass. Just a little sort of glow in the background here, but now sitting from the neon onto the glass. I'm still not set on this background color. This needs to just be messed with. Maybe it's this color and we alpha lock it and fill it to that version. Or is it that the sides need to stay purple and the top stays blue? It actually doesn't look that bad, actually. Look at that, guys, eh? How the universe works. We have our special guest slot on the month, and just happens to be someone dropping in. Someone that I've actually looked at as well, but wasn't sure if the language was there, but it is. And the universe works in weird ways. Let's. And then I just need to add a little darkness in behind here, just to make it stand off. I know it's not technically correct, but it looks better. That looks loads better. Loads better. Okay, everything's staying alive, although my other monitor's now trying to turn off. God damn. I use the 2018 iPad Pro 11-inch. And I do like to do a lot of this retrograde stuff, like the retro tech, retro text lately. It's been a fan favorite of myself. Okay, cool. All right, Derby. This is draftish one, I guess, and the other one is going to add in that neon triangle in the background. I think that's going to look sweet. It will nicely tie it all together. Hopefully everybody's still here. I think everybody is, potentially. Move that to the top for a second. My watch is trying to tell me it's time for bed. Julie's still here. Appreciate you being here, my dear. And Kirsty's still here. I'm taking you all to bed with me because I need to lie down now. Don't worry, I'll just whisper sweet, sweet nothings in your ear while you nod off to sleep. That's perfect. That reference. And Marie's cooking as well. Doro, thanks for dropping by. Appreciate you dropping by, and let's try and sort something out for YouTube. I think that'd be really cool. So yeah, just drop me a message over on Instagram, joel.create, and we can definitely try and sort that out. Appreciate you dropping in. Cat, that's the best way to do it. Right, this is just a triangle to really finish this off. Add some internal glows in here. And just like we did with these lines here, we just apply the same sort of effect as well. So we do it above that, we set that to overlay. Now, I'm not going to do this every time, so if you are thinking of super chatting but don't want this type of design, don't worry, I'm not going to do it every single time. It's just, one, it's actually something I would quite like to do as a tutorial, but for the minute, I am just trying to make sure we nail the process down. Oh god, who did I miss? Who's going to bed? Louise, thanks for dropping by. I appreciate you being here. And Aiden, I'm not sure if you're off or saying goodnight to Louise, but I would assume he's taken. Ah, looks really cool. Really cool. Maybe if it's this one, we'll duplicate that. We duplicate that one. We maybe duplicate this one. So it's really bright. Maybe that last one was a bit too much. Drop that one down to about 70. Drop that one down to about 40. Awesome. Appreciate you hanging around, guys. I think we are there. I think we really are there. I just want to check anything I did on David's one just to see if I missed a particular element that I like the look of. I like the lens flare look to everything. Let me just turn on David's triangle as well. Didn't do anything in particular there either. So yes, let's just add some really cool little lens flares on here. They always do add that nice little touch right at the end. Let's go to... where are we? No, I have a better collection of lens flares. There we go. Thing is with lens flares, you don't want to apply them too many of them in a similar space, but also not on every letter. I think maybe this one actually could move. Maybe we just pop that on the top edge up here. That looks quite cool. Maybe we do add a couple of smaller ones actually, just go against what I completely said there. Maybe we just, on the other letters, maybe slightly lower down. I mean, that actually looks pretty good on every letter. Let me just see what you guys are seeing. Look at, that looks awesome. GG lad, thank you. We are nearly there. We are nearly there. Okay, cool. That looks pretty sweet. There was something just a second ago I thought about. Joel, where did you get the dust brush that you use for the hand palettes, Patreon? I can't actually remember, to be honest with you. I think it was, I swear it was a mix of a tutorial on how to make a brush and then went with it from there. And I could not find the original because I actually tried to and find some credit for it, but could not find it anywhere. If I ever do, I will. I think we're done. I do think we're done. Yep. I think if I zoom out, let's just have a look, observe. Let's just try one thing, the outline on the text. What if we just very quickly alpha locked that and sent a really dark bit of purple straight through the middle? Just one touch, I promise. No, okay, well let's try it from the bottom instead. No. And let's try it from the top, just to be sure. No. Okay, cool. No, we're done. I'm really happy with how that came out. I think that looks really sweet. I think that looks nice. I think we've got some cool colours. We've got some 3D effect in there, especially back here. The 3D effect inside the letters as well. I can't wait for you to see this actually in the email, so it doesn't get affected by like the camera and anything. Just a tip. But yeah, we I think that came out really, really cool. I'm very pleased with it. Let's see. In my mind, there's always something. There's always something. No, I love it. Cool. Darby, I've got your email address from Patreon, so I will send that over to you. Again, I'll do the same as David, where I'll send you 2 versions. I'll send you one with and without the triangle. Yeah, so you'll have it one without, like that, and one with as well, like that. So I'll get that sent over to you literally straight after this stream in a second and get that over to you. But that is going to do me for today, guys. That was a testing stream today, wasn't it? We had maybe three actual full disconnects, one proper full disconnect. Just in case you are still here, let's have a look quickly at the weekend's tutorial, which is, let's have a look at the Cooper series. It's this design for Cooper, which is this weekend. This will be going up on Friday. So Friday, if you got it all for the weekend, remember to go ahead and try and continue with the story of Cooper if you haven't already, where you can go through all of Cooper's journey to where he gets to there. You'll see it in the intro as well. And then let's just have a quick gander at what we also did earlier. This was some sort of spooky design. Maybe that will make its way through to a tutorial at some point. It probably needs refining a little bit in terms of the process. But that was also a little design that we put together today. Guys, thank you for the super chats as well. Darby, I appreciate the support earlier on with the super chat. Obviously, hence today's design as well. Likewise as well, Christy with the super chat as well. Appreciate the love. You guys have been unbelievable and sticking with us, jumping back online as well, so I appreciate you coming back in. Also, next week, the samurai that I did last week is going to be, so this one here, this samurai, the full Procreate file for this as well is going to be available on Patreon next week. So you've had a Patreon exclusive this week, and there'll also be one next week because we're catching up, because we've got 3 obviously now a month to be cracking on with, so you guys get even more content from me. If you are not already a patron, you get access to 3 exclusive tutorials every single month, and you also get the backlog of tutorials as well that are over on Patreon. So you also get access to all of these tutorials, as well as the part 2 from the weekend's tutorial, where you can learn how to add all these neon content. So you get access to all of these tutorials, as well as obviously future ones. You also get extra benefits on the Discord server with everybody here. We have a great little community over there if you're not already part of it. Have some good banter. Good banter. Couldn't have said that any more British, I don't think. Anything else I need to be talking about? Are you doing the samurai in different file types for us? Kirsty, I am. I'm going to do different file types. I'm going to try and do one that's got a condensed layer total, and I'm going to just give out the normal one that I've got. So if you've got an iPad that can accommodate for it, I'll let you know. What you'll have to do is just basically create a canvas at the same size and work out how many layers you'll have available, and then you'll be able to know which Procreate file to get. So that'll be next week. I would imagine, say like Tuesdays are pretty good for me, like days wise. So I think it'll probably be around that. Maybe Tuesday, Wednesday. No, sorry, Wednesday. Wednesday's the good day for it to go up, which I think is something you'll have to probably see quite regularly. So appreciate every single one of you for hanging around to the end. You guys are awesome, and also jumping back into the stream as well. I know we disconnected a few times, and I could definitely do with a drink, but it's actually too late for that. So, well, we live next again on Wednesday. So, and anything else? Oh, I'll have my pen tips. So hashtag just the tip will be live and in person next week when they turn up, which I think they'll turn up tomorrow. So you may see like a review coming up. Let's say maybe like next week or the week after, where I'm going to review it alongside the paperlike. They're happy for me to do that. So So yeah, everybody have a lovely day, evening, night, wherever you are in the world. I appreciate you dropping in as always. And we'll see you again next week. Also, as Julie mentioned, head on over to Discord and do the drawing challenge. I'll drop a message in there as well, just to make sure that everybody's aware of the challenge that we put over there. And then yeah, that's it. I don't think I got anything else. I think I'm just, if I make it till just for 2 more minutes, then you got a full 4 hours, and I can't say I'm ever not putting in the work. But nah, pitching. Right, that's gonna be me. Have a lovely day, evening, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you again live next week. Otherwise, you'll see me again on Friday. Peace.